Hey guys, this is Lisa Tedder with Tedder Bear Stamping, and today I wanted to show you how to make this really cute card. It's a very simple design, but it really is a nice card to send out for Christmas, and this is the inside too. The stamp set I'll be using is the Dashing Deer, and the designer series paper is from the new catalog, and I will have to get back with you on what that is. I'll have it written down at the bottom. Alright, so let's get started. I'm going to start off with a piece of the crumb cake, and it's going to be the 4 1/4 by 11. So I'm going to go ahead and score that, or fold it and score it so that we can put that aside just for a second, but I want it to be ready. And let's find my bone folder. Alright, so that is done, and I'm going to put it aside. So then I'm going to come in with a piece of the designer paper that's 3 1/4 by 4 1/4, and I'm going to have this right here. Then I'm going to come in with my, whoa, my pen just got with a crumb cake also of 4 1/2 by 3 1/2. I'm going to bring in my Big Shot. And then I'm going to place that, get my deer, and I don't want it on where I wrote the dimensions, so I'm going to go ahead and put this right here. And I have this tape that I like to put on it that's just kind of help it, because I saw online if you do things and you cut them upside down, and when you put your plate on, it doesn't make it's a lot better. So this is my plate. I've used it a lot, and it is not bent or hardly bent, so it kind of just gives more life to your folders or your acrylic plates. So I'm going to go ahead, and I just did this the last time too. I should have stamped it first, so that's something you should do before you do it. But I did it this way the last time, and I just ended up stamping him anyway, and he worked. So here is that part, and then I'm going to take this off, and I have the deer. So you just need to pop out these couple things for his ears, and he's all ready to go. Or not ears, his antlers. Okay, so that's all ready. So I'm going to move this. Let me stamp him real quick. So I'm going to bring in my stamp, and it's really pretty. And I'm going to do it in the soft suede. Now normally this would be much easier if you did it the other way, but it's kind of easy this way too. Just make sure his legs are lined up, and then just push down. Would have been probably better the other way, but sometimes it works doing it this way. Alright, so I'm going to put him aside. I'm going to come in with some crumb cake and sponge my edges. Now if you haven't signed up or clicked on the following me on YouTube, I would love it if you did. It kind of lets me know that I'm on the right track, and that you like what I do. So I'd really, really, really appreciate it if you would sign up and subscribe. And then you get notified when I post. I'm going to come back in with the soft suede, but I want to just sponge around these edges. It's a lot harder to do when you've already cut it out, but that's the only way to get the look that I want. So Okay, so there's that, and then let me come in with the soft suede just to give this a little bit darker on the edge. Not go in as far as I did, but to just get the very edge, just to give it that dark edge. Because I'm going to be putting the glitter paper behind this, and I really want it to pop. So let's put those aside. Then I'm going to come in with my chalk marker and just make my dots, my lines, to make it look stitched. Okay, that looks really pretty, don't you think? Alright, so now I'm going to flip this over and add a bunch of dimensionals. So I'll be speeding this up so you don't have to sit here and watch me do this tedious work, but I just wanted to have you be able to see how I do it too. If I can find where I put my dimensionals. Oh, here they are. Alright, so I did put a lot on here because I really want it to stand over this so that it looks good. And I went ahead and left that there because, and I'll turn it around, because it doesn't, you can't see it anyway. Okay, so I'm just going to make sure I have this on in the middle just so that it lays right. Isn't that pretty? So then I'm going to come in, and some of them do stick, but I wanted to put this on to my Dazzling Diamond paper, which is the 4 3/4 by 3 3/4. And you need to use glue dots for that, but if you have fast fuse left over, you can use that. So I'm going to go ahead and use that because it's much faster. And that's going to get put right on there. Oh, that's so pretty, the sparkles. Alright, so then I'm going to come in with my linen thread, and what I like to do is make it look like I go all the way around, and I do 3 strands, making sure you trim your ones that you folded. And then I'm going to bring this right here and turn it over so I can add some dimension, or my tape. That just gave me the idea of where I wanted to put it. So I'm going to go ahead and just put it to the back. And stick it. Whoop. Alright, then I want also to have a bow, and I want it to be doubled. So I'm just going to double a bow or a piece of thread and make a bow. There we go. Then you're just going to make it look pretty. Sorry if I went out of your screen there for a second, but I had to pull on it and needed to see where I was at. Alright. I like my bows to be as good as they can be. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to come in with a glue dot and put him down. And just put him down up here so it looks like I've got it tied on there. Isn't that cute so far? Alright, then I'm going to put this onto here, and I like to go back over my strings just to make sure that I have them nice and secure. And put this on my base, making sure it's opening on the right side, because that is very important. Alright, let's see. Oh, that's so pretty. Alright, and then I have our new blingy stuff. I'll have that written down too. I had it out just a second ago, and then I think I put it away. So I'm going to put some of those on here just to add some sparkle and make it look even prettier. Oh, gorgeous. Okay, now for the inside, I'm going to use this deer, and that's why I wanted him to be stamped. But this is 5 1/4 by 4, and I'm going to go ahead and put adhesive on the back of him, not on his antlers yet because I don't want it to pull off. And then I'm going to come in with glue dots to get the rest. Just a couple spots to make sure he stands properly. Alright, and then on his legs. Alright, so he's going to go right here. And then I'm going to stamp the sentiments that come in here. First off, I'm going to stamp at the very top this really pretty like filigree look. Right here at the top. And then underneath it, have it say happiest Christmas wishes. And that is all in soft suede. This makes this really look good. Alright, so I'm going to put adhesive on the back. Add him to my inside, and then I'm pretty much done. Oh, this is the one I already did. There we go. So I have a finished card here. Would you like getting that for Christmas? I know I would. Alright, so come back again. I make videos between Tuesday and Wednesday, depending on how good I am with my time management. So this one's a little later, but I'm hoping that it will be still done on Tuesday. Alright, well I will talk to you soon. Thanks.